What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying Call of Duty League matches straight to you. We're here today, Major 5 qualifiers, Day 1, Optic Texas versus Vegas Legion. This is going to be a bad one, whereas Vegas needs these wins really badly, or else they aren't going to make their champs run. So let's check out and see if they can get it started.
But you never know what Vegas Legion you're going to get. Well, let's see. At the moment, when he goes out of P1, obviously Legion will get there first. Chelsea going to see if he can find anything here as he goes back and forth between it, but there is a lot
Looks
to
like
talk
Optic's
about.
so weird.
Right, the maps are a little bit weird, and also
you can't see
you
their
can
names
say that
for shit.
Legion have looked better online. Disappointing Major 4 for them realistically. Yeah, I
I've
mean,
never seen them use
realistic.
black.
Yeah, it was terrible. You have to talk about the fact that they were sitting in the winners bracket, going to lose two. I mean, the first one, it's just a really tough turn of events for Legion when we had so much promise from them.
Embassy
Across the
hardpoint.
online stage, just didn't convert that into LAN performances. Right now, though, they picked up 20 or so points. You can see already Optic Texas
What is
holding down towards
doing? Just
top
holding
PD.
down
Ghosty
that
locking
side.
down the toilet side of things as well. Just do not want Vegas Legion to get control up here.
That's a cool
So
skin
far,
he's
so
got on
good.
his
Place
gun.
that Temp falling. Looking like a P2 lockdown
really
for
like
Optic
that
Texas,
skin.
unless TJ can do something about it.
What he's got going on there?
Yeah, Optic just making sure this P2 is in their hands, but Clayster and TJ already punching through the front door. Ghosty with the wide channel, and TJ, who doesn't reach out at that time, eventually he will pick him up here. And Ghosty staying alive. Stanley will eventually come through and get that as well. Neither team
One
really
left
locking this
Dashy.
down. Stanley with
three
three.
big kills.
Nicely done from Stanley. Through the front door, and they
To break
completely
this
wipe
for
Optic
Vegas.
Texas'
As
decent
Optic
setup.
was playing for that
Clayster
P2.
is there to lock down the middle of the map alongside with TJ, who's going to find one, can't find a second. A lot of pressure from Optic Texas. Fast and fluid gameplay, not going to work this time. Vegas Legion, a very solid lead, a very solid start. Temp and Clayster combining well, going to have Ghosty to deal with. It's been a little bit 1-by-1 from Optic Texas. Vegas Legion going to lock this one down. Optic going to have to walk away. P3 very much on offer. They should be the first ones there, should be able to get themselves set up, but nicely done from Legion. Just a pinch from a few different angles. Find the break, find some good time. And yeah, and the entire point there was Optic realistically went for P2, didn't get it at all. P3 will be their money hill. I'll look to make sure that nobody gets away with this. And Temp has found a player that went past him about 20 minutes ago. Doesn't know where he's gone. Right now, Legion are nowhere near this next point. Shotzi locking down the car park side. Yeah, Temp may well be over towards the right side. The wallbang started to come through, but he has very little support. He's going to fly out anyway. Nobody there to back him up.
Hook 7 and 3 on a 5 streak, though.
Something. It's a 5 spree for Hook, though. Over towards the PD side. He's going to be the guy that can control the spawns for his team as we head over towards the next hill and watch the cross if needed.
Shotzi
So far, so good for Optic Texas.
Here comes TJ, though, trying to break.
Much
He's alone.
that gap that was built over the first two hills. P3 solid for them. It hasn't really been much of a fight here at all.
The top, but
Optic, they
Ghosty
got to
able
this
to
point,
hold it
haven't
down
really
for
been pushed
Optic.
off at any point. So
Optic's
now,
gonna
as
get
we
the
go
scrap
towards
time.
a tight game between these two, you can see
Dashy
the
already in
fight
the
is
backfield
heating
for
up.
this next
Who
hill.
gets it
Ooh,
first?
TJ
Right now,
guns
it will be the
down.
Legion. Shotzi with an important kill there. And also, it's the kill that comes through onto Hook, who's been ready and
Dashy
waiting to make the
stay
move
alive
over
there.
towards P4 for so long.
Temp,
It's been a bad time, and Stanley gets behind the door.
Ooh, that's a good little
Finds the
jump.
kill. Temp, though,
I didn't
ready
even
for
know
this
you
one
could
from
do that.
Hook as well. TJ dealing with Dashy alongside of it. 3 for Temp on this rotation. Big kills coming through for him. It's now an opportunity for Vegas Legion to get themselves set back up, and Temp is just going to be the man finding the kills through the middle of the map here. Spawns towards the back for Optic Texas, so Vegas Legion going to read this. They're going to have to. Stanley's alone. Shotzi will instantly just take him out here. And Legion have let this one slip. Nobody really able to get a trade for them at all.
Yes, they were blocking
Optic
the
just
back
walk
spawn.
into the point. And that is all the
Optic
kills
holding
and
it
the kill
down.
feed for them. They will have the scrap time. Stanley's alone. But this is hero's work. And there are too many
Optic
against
gonna
him.
take the lead
Yeah,
here
spawns
unless
work
they
out for
can
Optic Texas.
re-break.
They will get pretty much the remaining 30 seconds out of that. That gives Vegas Legion another good opportunity to find a rotation. They didn't find it at P2. They didn't find it at P3. When they got it over towards P4, it was decent time. Can you find some kitchen control? Clayster locking down this side of the map. We can find the kill on a Hook. That will be massive. There we go. Rotation the kitchen pretty much locked in now for Vegas Legion. What is the line of attack for Optic Texas?
Snaky
Ready and waiting to shut down the push that's going to come through from Tennis Court if he can do. It's taking down Optic Texas, closing the gap. And now you can see Optic looking to try and put the squeeze on here. Bodies all around as slowly that circle closed in. TJ trying to watch several different directions at once. The teammates are falling. Clayster holding it. Hugh will dive into this one as well. Both teams flying with bodies into it. It will be the Legion who come out on top so far. We'll see here to try and spoil the party. Not going to have it stand up.
No, Shotzi got 2 though.
Shotzi though. upsets the odds as he so often does. 2 fall through for him. Temp able to turn back with 2 of his own. Players are just going backwards and forwards, trading these kills. Ultimately, though, it will be Legion who come out on top. Just the closest spawn for them, helping them out. Optic Texas now going to have to find a route through. They find a kill in the middle of the map, so more pressure to come in, but only 5 seconds remaining. They're going to start setting up for the P2 rotation and for P1.
The Ghost is just being annoying, staying alive, diving between red and orange. You can see as we go back to P1 here with the tiny lead for the Legion. They got some good time off P1 last time. I don't think it's going to be as plain sailing.
Honestly, that first rotation of hills, you can kind of give Legion their credit for a really nice start. P1 and P2, as you mentioned, very, very solid. A good hold of P4. And you've got a slender little lead heading into the next rotation of hills. Now to be fought over between these two. Dashy finding 2 on his own, starting to heat up a little bit. Ghosty will find another as well.
Optic to hold down P1.
So time going over
and they
towards
pretty
Optic
much have the
Texas.
bottom side of the map blocked off for P2.
Alongside Optic Texas as well. Dashy's got a big job to do here though. Can find one, not quite on the Temp. The kills coming through for Vegas Legion over towards top
stay alive
all of
there
a sudden,
again.
P2 control looking like that.
With 15 seconds left to go, there is a man and a menace who's looking to make sure it is not to be. Shotty with a dead silence, with the movement, with loading bay control. It's going to be found by Standy. They know he's going to be there as well.
Wow, Standy,
and it's now
play.
a bit of a face-off. They clear out Dashy towards the back, and the Legion will be first here into P2. Back spawns for Texas.
Optic losing the rotation over towards P2. At least there's some sort of setup over towards P2. 2 times in a row now. Something they're going to have to work on. Vegas Legion, really nice breaks coming through. Surely through brute force, to be honest with you. Attacks, gunfights, all working in their favor. But looking like Optic Texas get control of PD. Should be able to take this one back. Standy trying to keep it contested as long as he can.
30-point lead, but there's an Optic.
But TJ got 2. Back. Maybe a little bit overzealous from Optic. They push forward, try and force the issue. And TJ punishes them for it. 3 kills to fall his way. Can he find a 4th? But he's going to find some time. Just slowing down Optic. Rotations over towards P3 happening now, but Optic
Shotsy Clayster
fumbling over towards P2 a couple of times, but it's only a 30-point lead.
Shotsy, nice play.
Shotsy just completely dunks on the Clayster there as well. This time Legion were there ready. Clay had read this. Unfortunately, Shotsy just ignored him, killed him, and has pushed them back. The rest of the Legion now going to try and push through. Shotsy with another kill in around orange. Has the reinforcements. A player going up ladder. It's going to be Clayster again with the pistol out, and he finds Shotsy this time. Legion have done much better on P3. They are finding the kills. Ghosty running the reinforce, but he gets guns at the same time. And Vegas have found a way through.
And Clayster may well be the one that finds that kill over through from the top ladder side, but it's the players who rotate over towards PD. They want to get the shots in from up top. Clayster is there just to pick up the pieces, and he will continue to find a couple more as well. Shots are now very much concentrating on this rotation because you need to. Is going to be a very nice lead for Vegas Legion as we head back over towards PD. You need to find some good time here for Optic Texas. The kills starting to fall their way. Scrap may well go towards Legion. It's going to be a healthy lead here, though. Bryce is going to be about 60 or 70 for Texas to try and close.
Well, let's see if they can do it as we move into this next one. The Vegas Legion are ahead, but how long will that remain? Let's find out with the Legion. Listen in.
First off, one shot, you. Flags. Nice.
He was blind spot, I'm nading him.
Maybe chair to death.
He's chairs. I don't see chairs.
Got one. P2.
That's one.
2 dead.
I got that's one. I'm nice. Stay alive. I'm shot on the right. Everyone play hill. Yeah. Play hill.
That's
one tennis. There's one tennis.
First off.
That's one I think teach. That's one I hear him. You clear it? Yeah, I'm coming.
Batten Dale. S1. First off.
Net first off. One shot. Run off. Missing 2. Dashy ghosty. Punch shot Dashy. One back. I'm going right. I have a streak, guys. There's only one right. One shot on me right, Kyler. Going Vans. Vans, 1 bullet. Yeah, 1 bullet. No, Vans. Front laundry. Guys, he's gonna go front laundry. Front laundry shots. You want 1 shot? You want it 2. No, I got them both. I'm getting a little trophy.
He was on
I never killed Tyler. No, we did. I have a trophy on you. Yes, I did. Close the doors.
Go front laundry.
I'm gonna close the doors. I'm holding the hill real quick. Double the hill. We're doing the same setup. All right, front laundry. He's gas on me. I'm straight to your laundry, Teach.
Behind it.
Gas on me. Who? Laundry. Back hill. 1v.
And he'll weak.
All good. I'm gonna go top cat, bro.
Bottom desk and hill.
One's gonna be P2. I'm pitching it. Pitch your P2.
Look at front.
It's on top gas. Top gas. Dead. More Xbox. He's going laundry, Dashy. Go on laundry.
Laundry red, laundry red, laundry.
And the Legion were winning. The frustration now coming through as they have been gunned out of this hill. And it's all about Optic Texas.
Lovely stuff from Hook, who finds 3 on the break, and then you see Optic Texas get out the hill for just a second.
Temp made a bad call out too. He said he went laundry, but he really went far left.
It's free time for Optic Texas. Hook and Dashi going off where needed. And Vegas Legion, that lead was about 70 or so. It's now cut down to around 10. P1 has been good for them. P2 has been great. Can they find those kills and find the points to close out map number 1 here?
Clayster is doing everything he can. He's 34 and 18. But will it be enough? Shotzi already finds the kill. They are back onto this point. Stanley's looking for him. He finds the first, but not the second. Ghosty will gun him down. Clayster also doesn't manage to get his kill at the same time. Wow. Unusual miss for him. It's a 6-point game.
Hook's actually managed to find 2 on transition over
towards
P2 as well.
Tie
10 seconds
game
remaining on P1. Optic Texas about to take the lead and do take the lead for the first time in quite some time. And sporadic spawns for Vegas Legion. They are absolutely miles away from where they want to be. Kills are being traded, but it's all about these rotational kills over towards P2. Big from Clayster, top toilets. Hook has to stay alive.
Stay alive, he is. Dashing on Overwatch. An Optic on P2. They will lose the scrap time at P1, but that is not what matters. They have loading control, they have P2 control, and they are back P2 as well. Dashi will be the first to fall. Optic only need to hold for 20 seconds. And that is a massive wipe for them in the end.
Clayster
gets 2
huge
with the
cruise. And they're spawning in Narnia.
It's a perfect break from Vegas Legion, yeah, on the back of the cruise missile. But they work so hard to get control over towards the back PD side. Optic Texas now taking control there as well. It's all about the push from PD and the push from back car park. You can see the players starting to set up. Stanley's going to deal with the 2 in the back.
Take the
10
lead.
With 1.
17 seconds.
But Temp finds another one, and they are spawning.
Vegas have all the control.
And Optic now must move and make every single kill with the seconds ticking against them. And that is huge from Hugh, because TJ has to go on Overwatch, and he will do as well. And now he has to dive into the point. Again, it's a spawn away there for Optic. And the TJ
that's
stays
it.
alive,
Go see Lost right there.
Well. Gotta go. 2 more kills coming in, the free fire, and down he falls.
Oh, wait.
They've saved this for a second. It's P3 for Destiny.
Oh!
Possible gunfight to avoid against Hook. You need to win.
Oh, no!
He's found a way through. Is it
The
going to be the
fucking
Stanley show again?
hip fire
From
cheese.
the depths of defeat, they find a win. Stanley guns 2 in the middle. Vegas Legion, map 1.
And
The
that
hip
is
fire
outrageous
cheese.
at the end.
Oh, he was popping dead silence and hip fired one of them down. Oh no, you hate to see it. Oh, oh man. I can't believe that fucking hip fire cheese is still in this shit. As Vegas Legion gonna take map 1. Optic losing another hard point. They've been struggling in hard point recently. I don't know what the deal is, but let's take a look at the scoreboard before going into map 2. Dashi 34 and 33. Ghosty 18 and 23. But Clayster 38 and 24. Absolutely doing work against Optic Texas for the Vegas side. And believe we got an embassy search and destroy up. Let's check it out.
And destroy the 4th overall in the KD. Going to be playing alongside a Shotzi that's going to be getting in to this area seen on your screen now inside of PD. It's either going to be on the attack of the defensive rounds. He's going to be causing chaos in that area. Curious though, Optic Texas, we got a lot more to read on for them. 4 and 6 record, not necessarily the best either. Vegas, don't know what to tell you. Let's see how they play.
I certainly will, and don't worry if you're watching. I've been told we've changed the kill feed. It should be different now,
God,
so you should be able to see it a little bit better.
Yeah, because that
So
black
relax,
shit was crazy.
Buckle in and prepare yourself for the S&D.
They've never done
At
black.
the moment,
you said
Legion
it
on the
black
attack.
You really need to stop doing that. Here we are though, Vegas Legion. I mean, it's aggressive over towards A. Optic Texas having to back down immediately. Standing with another big kill. Ghosty goes down, and as does the bomb.
Dashy's already here. This bomb will go down, but I don't think Stanley's going to make it out, and he won't. But it brings it back to a 3 versus 2. TJ on close defense.
Has to stay alive. Rest of the team are there though. Temp just covering off the mid. Clayster giving the information. TJ trying to stay alive. Then double chow comes through.
Double chow.
Nothing that Clayster can do about that. Bit of a passive angle, and all of a sudden he's left
They're way
TJ
in the back. They
come
just
out
need to
dry.
defuse it.
Optic Texas are hunting, but don't have time.
And it's speed that matters. Temp is almost caught there. Now he's been running for his life. Out into the corner.
not gonna make it.
Shotzi! And sorry, it's going to be Hugh. I just recognized speed, and he's not going to get there in time. The passive play from the Legion works out, even against the two speed demons of Optic.
Great play by Legion.
Time just not on their side. What was the duo name we came up with? Was it the Green Goblins? Is that what we came up with? I think it was Jay. Actually,
all I know is they're great.
Did it stick?
The
I'm
Green
not sure.
Goblins?
But,
I don't like that.
Hook is able to find the kill, but Temp does just enough to waste time. Good retake from Optic Texas, just not quite quick enough. Nicely done from Vegas Legion. It's very rare that you see that pivot over towards A so quickly. There was so much pressure, and quite often from defensive teams, you will see somebody extend over towards that side. You can see Standing close, they're doing it right now. Didn't see it from Optic Texas, allowed Vegas Legion just to get a lot of control, get the bomb down, and now Standing trying to get some control inside the toilets. Will find the gun, and Hook will fall. Standing now inside your base. Problem for Optic Texas.
And they've got to find Stanley before they can move.
Oh, good nade.
And now it goes down to a 3 versus 3. Oh, so I've been made to look like a fool here. We haven't got this kill food changed. We will do for the next one, don't worry.
I can't believe you didn't change it. Can't believe it.
I know. Yeah, it's totally my fault.
They changed the
anyway,
players
up to this,
to
we
green.
can see
Why
Optic
isn't the kill feed green?
going for a bit of a change here. Clased it with a sniper, but it's going to be point blank.
Oh!
He finds the first and manages not to get away. Dashy will get that trade.
2v2.
A huge trade for them in the end. TJ looking out. This may actually be a rotate back here for Optic.
Very reactive from Vegas Legion. You know, for a fact, Callista finds one. He's screaming. There's 16 of them a day.
Dashy needs
Of
to
course,
hurry the fuck up with that
the
ball.
pivot from Optic Texas then starts to come through. Vegas Legion do the right thing to come over, but maybe an over commitment. TJ's going to be on the flank. He's not going to be there in time to stop this going down, though, but he is immediately going to find a kill on the Dashy. Eventually, we'll get there. A 1v2 now for Ghosty.
He's in a weird off
Ghosty will be
angle.
playing this as patient as he can. Cannot move at the wrong time. Cannot peek at the wrong time.
As long
Needs
as
to
he can
figure
see
out
the
every
bomb.
single angle, and this could just come down to timing. The time slowly gets away. Temp looking for him as well. I think he sees him, and he's going to find the
Oh!
alive. Oh my god!
What?
Ghosty with 15 health has maybe made the play. It's now regenerating. Temp wants to find
Now
it.
just wait it out, Ghosty. Wait it out, baby. You got this. Yeah, baby. Good play, Ghosty.
Oh my goodness, Ghosty!
Where'd you get that star from, Temp? What the fuck?
Does so well
Where'd you
to
get that
stay
star
alive.
Is that a tattoo?
Just sees his angle start
tattoo?
spraying. Not enough to
On
take
his
down
face?
Ghosty. On top
On
of that, we'll
Temp's
find
face?
a couple of extra bullets
always
into
had
Temp
that?
to make sure. Yeah, Don can just smile about that one. That's a tough one. I think, you know, as soon as Ghosty gets behind that and then finds the kill onto,
he has
I
always
think it was
had
TJ
that.
who was left with Temp.
I've not
Always a
noticed
tough
it.
situation. It is a bullet
Comment
away
down below if you've
from the
noticed
round
Temp's star
belonging
on
to
his
Vegas
face.
Legion. A 2-0 lead for Vegas Legion, but as it goes, Optic Texas tie things up. That grenade over the top is going to cause some issue as well. Say TJ, a minimum tagged up. Callista with a snipe on Overwatch, though.
Oh, play.
Careful if you're Optic. A little bit of presence for Vegas Legion over towards the B side, but can they make it count?
It's a good
Oh,
trophy.
Hugh shouldering.
Oh
And will be
no!
picked off as well. Just too wide of a chow against the sniper there in the end. Ghosty as well. He's throwing it, eventually goes to the wall bang. Backs Clayster off. Right now, Legion, playing around this sniper, have not
Shotzi, good
found any
kill
map
on
control
TJ.
at all.
And
3v3.
TJ was actually pushed up over towards B. He was kind of the ace in the hole. Caught in the middle of nowhere. If anything, yeah. I mean, look, Shotzi giving us a good angle of where he was sitting at, trying to check if he had the bomb, I believe, Shotzi. TJ gets caught out, and all of a sudden, Vegas Legion's potential route into this round is taken out. So it will have to be something slow and steady. Whether that be
Yeah,
over
they're not
towards A, or
pushing
you try
it.
and find your picks towards B. What's the play?
Well,
Optic with
I
two
think
members
it-
over towards the B side. Dashi is going to find
Here
info
we
in a
go.
second. Yep.
Oh my goodness, actually misses the shot. Clay will now have this locked in.
Sandy
will
got
find
Shotzi,
Shotzi as
though.
well. Are they going to commit to this?
Ghosty
will
did
find
get Clay,
Clayster.
though.
That Overwatch is
2v2
gone, but
again.
there's a rotation from the Legion.
They rotated back to
Dashi
B.
will now call out. There is nobody here. Ghosty
Oh,
back across,
Temp
but
able to
has
find
read
Ghosty.
him.
1v2
And
for
with the bomb
Dashi.
going down, is Dashi in a 1
Dashi has
versus
a
2.
snipe.
Lovely plays from Temp specifically. Rotation starts to come in. You know, if they overcommitted over towards the A side, where they're going to push from, where they want to retake from, it's got to be over towards P3. Hard point. Temp sets himself up. It's an easy kill, but Dashi now on the 1 versus 2. Sniper pistol in hand. Impossible situation.
Oh
Oh!
my goodness, he found the first. Dashi, hope, still alive. Just a chance, an opportunity, a snipe to the face.
Oh!
He almost gets Standy. Will now chase this down. Doesn't have the health, has the pistol, and looks for him in every single angle. But Standy, elusive to the very end. And there was always a potential there for Dashi. But somehow he just couldn't find it.
Oh,
Nice
he's
play
just
from
trying to play
Sandy.
it to make Stanley push out.
Almost
He's
clutched
like,
by
come
Dashi.
on,
He had one bullet. When he jumped out of that orange door
This one in the place there, that
up to the top there,
we sound
and
surprised that because
just
we just
barely
never
missed.
associate Bruce with missing anything. And that'd be tack, sniper, whatever. Misses this shot there that, well, I don't want to say it's what causes the issue over towards that side, but makes things a little bit more difficult for Optic Texas in that round. Vegas Legion looking like this stronger outfit here. It's had to be a clutch from Optic Texas for them to have found a round. This very well could have been 3-0 for Vegas Legion.
Oh, play.
To find a pick on the cross.
Able to find shots here.
Well, this is aggressive here. Legion giving them nothing.
Dashi
will find one. This is a
1v4.
1 versus 4 if he can make it. But no bomb, no time. Surely Temp does not give him time of day and they just play every shoulder in the book.
This is for a solid little lead. Temp may well go for the gunfight, but even if Dashi pushes out here, there are plenty of eyes looking towards Bruce now. Difficult situation, isn't it? You have very little information other than where Temp is. You don't have the bomb. No control. Not much of a hope. Shots coming in across the board. Not going to happen. Clayster puts him in. Nicely done from Vegas Legion. Comes from that opening kill. They're able to then just put that pressure on. As Clayster found the sniper cross, they can then start to make a move. Start to try and pick them up from up top. They know the numbers are at their advantage. They make them count. Vegas Legion. Very, very solid lead now.
Yeah, and truthfully, it's always a little bit terrifying going against Dashi in those scenarios. That's like, if Temp gives him this kill, it becomes much more dangerous for the Legion. And that's why I said, you realistically don't give him time of day. Fast shouldering, fast snaking. If he gets a hit, you stay down. You keep that head buried. You do not allow that 1 versus 3 or 1 versus 4 to slip the net. Dashi on Overwatch this time, though, but no aggression from the Legion.
Just holding the cross, so we've seen him. TJ may well not be throwing any more shoulders. That's
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness me, what a shot that is from Temp. Dashi's holding the angle and Temp still guns him before he gets around the corner. Standy finds one in a hook shot. He's able to answer back, but it's still disadvantage Optic Texas. 3v2 for Legion.
Good positioning, though. Keep an eye on this. Ghosty, he might be able to find a kill here on the TJ. He's going to find the first. Not going to go for the second, but it brings it back to a 2 versus 2.
Oh,
and
nice.
The pins. Shotzi has
Good play
caused
from
the problem,
Ghosty.
and Clay's
He made
now
the
to
play
1
right
versus
there.
2 as well. Legion, they were not secure on the
Clayster in
angles they were
1v2.
holding.
Cannot let him
Ghosty
clutch
slipping
this.
that makes the difference. Gives Optic a lifeline here.
There you go,
As Clayster
Ghosty.
well
Good
could have
play.
come up with something, but
Great play
Vegas
from
Legion,
Ghosty
that's
there.
that's a
with
round
Dead
they look at
Silence
as
to
one
come
that
up
was
behind him.
potentially going to fall their way. But Optic Texas, great turnaround, just down to the positioning from Ghosty. As soon as he finds that, everybody else has to turn around, and Shotzi kicks himself into gear. Well played from Ghosty. Good positioning. And that, with that little time left to plant the bomb, that kind of kill is such a dagger for the attacking team. Always such a difficult scenario to try and turn around. Now Optic Texas find themselves back into this game. 3-2. Back and forth we go.
Let's see, is there aggression coming out here? I don't think so at the moment. Optic just taking full control of their side. Maybe looking for a pick again. Clayster has put the sniper away. But no information really for either side.
No one's really got anything yet.
Slow and steady wins the race. Who knows?
Shotzi at wide out there
These
might be
teams
the
playing
only
around the
person that
snipers.
could.
Playing around these picks. It's felt like Vegas Legion have been potential more successful on that side of things. Nobody yet to find anything though. So Optic Texas though, the ones on the attack are the ones who are going to have to do something about this. A very aggressive position from Standy. Can they dig him out? This is just going to be too little too late. Standy ready and waiting.
Oh,
What a
wow.
second as well. The snap on the Dashi. TJ will find Shotzi. The round is pretty much over.
Well, Hugh needs to find something magical now. They waited
Does have
patiently,
the bomb.
and they didn't get anything from it. Hugh has a dead silence, but Temp's already seen him, and he's down to 5 health. has the bomb in his hands and instantly will go down when he peeks a bomb site. Legion will get it. And I think, realistically, Optic were expecting more aggression actually out of the Legion there and didn't come to fruition. You can see they're standing, waiting for Ghosty. Perfect in the end. Second kill was a snapper and almost died, but TJ had his cross.
I think for standing there, you know, we talk about the aggression. I suppose it was there in a certain element, wasn't it? Standing in an aggressive position. Ready for Optic Texas to try and make the push. They both peek out the windows at the same time, and I presume that's maybe to try and get a pick onto a player over towards P3, towards the top side. Both you peek the angle, maybe one of you can find him. Stanley saying, no, thank you very much. There's the top of both your heads. I'm going to Vaznev, see you later. Aggression immediately coming through though, TJ. Not going for the bomb plant, but going for a little bit more map positioning. Dead silence popped. This is bad for Optic.
Yeah, all the way around, but with the bomb down, TJ has not really found anything he wants to. He's going to go up top. Dashes laying down. There's a long range Vaz there, but TJ doesn't get it. It's too long for the Vaz. And they're in a good position, but Optic have all their players alive.
Shotzzy might defuse here.
I think the trophy might have saved Dashi, to be honest with you, who's still hunting. He may well think that's it, though. His TJ is now left in a 1 versus 4, but they know exactly where he is. 22 seconds, can find one. I didn't imagine we were going to get another 1 versus 4 there, Brycey. Eventually, Optic Texas will clean house.
When TJ was well in there.
I think if TJ finds that kill on the Dashi, it's such a different story.
The Vaz at long range.
Long range Vaz.
You can do it. It's just not easy.
Man, sometimes. Grab me a drink.
They're going to be disappointed with that one. I thought they might have had something. It was the long flank in the end. But Optic Texas stay alive.
Just about. I don't know if it's up there with the Optic van, but the Dashi trophy saving his bacon there. Not quite the same impact, I suppose. 4-3 Legion. Can you find some picks here? Cloister's been good at it. Optic Texas not going for the immediate beat cross. It's another pick and play kind of moment. Standy shut it down last time. They're looking for him now. TJ is going to get tagged up as well. Has to back on down. Standy will be dealt with. So Optic Texas have the numbers. They have even more now. My goodness. Temp, TJ falling. Clayster left all alone. Good luck, Clay.
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. Fast find the first. Clayster, a sniper, and a dream. Problem is, I feel like after seeing a BD 1 versus 4, we think it's more possible than it usually is. Normally, it's just the end of a round. And there it is. Back to 4-4. Optic bouncing back hard into this S&D.
Very odd. Couple of moments here and there. I've really made the difference. These 1v1 gunfights, you know, that first one at Standy, if you can find that at the toilets, then, well, yeah, okay, Optic Texas, they may well trade it out, but it just creates more and more pressure. They can't quite get there. If you're Vegas Legion, now things get a little bit scary.
Tied it up, 4-4.
Looking like you were immediately going to walk away with a 2-0 lead in this series, but all of a sudden the search is tied up. Poke is starting to get aggressive. Dead silence has popped. He's going to get some good timing here on a TJ. Yes, he is. Can find one. No trade is through. It's another first blood. Another advantage for Optic.
Clayster with the sizzle stick.
Need Ghosty to be every bit his namesake. Must not get hit by these bullets. As you can see, he's given him nothing. Clayster will have to have the reflexes and the luck to get this. Temp will find Shotzzy. But is it going to be enough as Clayster is playing peekaboo and it's not working out for him? The time is burnt. It's a 3 versus 3.
The problem is for Vegas Legion here, they can't pivot over towards A side because that bomb is down in the middle of goddamn nowhere. Clayster though. Well, here we go. Yeah, we'll get rid of the trophy. 1 out of 2. Yeah. 2 out of 3. Trophy. There we go. So now we'll Ghosty.
No, he's put another one.
So it doesn't matter.
He's hated there at the end, but this time it's been burned and Hugh just as well. There's Temp slow walking his way to the bomb site. Stanley will do it himself as well now, and I think Hugh's heard him. Hugh should have him, and there we go. Another one for Hugh. And
nice,
long
Hugh.
range,
Good
it won't
play,
be him for the win, but it
will
be
Optic.
Optic.
One more round.
They take the lead in the S&D.
Trophy's hounding Clay.
Good teamwork there.
I like the play call because you see the name come through in the moment of frustration when the trophy icon comes up. Get rid of Ghosty, you've got potential. Just wasted so much time though. Optic Texas. I want to say that's a minimum of 3 rounds in a row in their favor. Vegas Legion showed so much promise towards the start of this search and destroy. Can we see more of that now? Need to find 2 rounds in a row, Bryce, to avoid this series being tied up.
And how do Optic play it this time? Bomb in the hands of Shotzi. May want to launch himself across here, but Optic are slow rolling this again. Does Shotzi make a move this time? Clayster trying to watch the cross. Sees just the foot and ankle of Shotzi. It looks like they may take mid-control here. I think that's where Optic are going.
Stanley playing the same role. I wonder if he holds this corner, does he get aggressive? Because if he gets aggressive, that's going to be information over now towards the side of Vegas Legion. Yeah, you can immediately see, as soon as he pushes these stairs, TJ just turns around, heads over towards A. If Optic Texas head back over towards this side, then all of a sudden they will be in trouble. But speaking of in trouble, Clayster, 2 HP.
Oh, TJ able to
there
get
for
one.
the backup, though. And that's all because of the information that Standy finds from being aggressive. Optic Texas rocking a hard place. Springs to mind now.
Sandy's looking for these kills, but Optic have passed him by.
No way.
Standy is deep in their spawn, but they've not really found anything. Optic will have to plant. There's a gunfight towards the back here. It's Shotzi for the win.
Shotzi.
3 versus 3.
Ghosty got that one.
Find Temp as well. And they have the
2v3v2.
positioning here, Legion, but not anything else.
Standy
Ghosty
got
will
one,
go
though.
down. Back down to a 2 versus 2. And it's been a mess of a round. How will it end?
Nice, Dashy.
We'll end with Clay there in
1v2
a 1
for
versus
Clay.
2 with the sniper in hand. Impossible scenario. You know where Dashi is. You definitely don't know where Shotzi is. Goes for the child out of Dashi, who will deal
Nice,
with him.
Optic.
Optic
Good plays.
Texas with a hell of a comeback in map number 2. It was looking
Good map there out of
halfway
Optic
through.
Texas.
But they turn it.
Down 4-2 at one point. Vegas is really throwing some of these search games. They were up 5-2 in their last major tournament run at Major 4 in map 5, and they blew that lead too. So they just need to close out, man. I think they just need to get to learn to close out their search and destroys, and they'll be good. But Optic able to clutch up. Shotzi 9-7, Dashy 9-6, Ghosty 8-5, Standy 9-9. Not any crazy stats for anyone out of Vegas there, but it looks like they got a little thing here with Temp. We'll check out. A little piece here with Temp.
Listen. We live and we learn. But like in the moment, why, like, what did they see in the defense, or I guess the offense, that you would want to risk your defense like that? I wanted to ask
No,
you guys.
that was me. I didn't see nothing. I was just gassing up. I don't like to call people off. So like if someone calls something, yo, let's do it like this, da da da. I'm like, okay, bet, okay, then you know what you talk about. So I'm gonna just say, I bet, let's do it. Someone second guessed it. Like I can't remember who second guessed it, but someone's like, I don't really want to do it. I think it was Eli because he was 3-0. So he's 3-0. He doesn't want to dolphin dive through a doorway. He's like, I don't really want to do it. I said, nah. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Lost instantly lost the round. That's my. I'm just trying to like support my man's call.
Yeah.
Like I want us to be decisive.
Mhm.
But that play is horrible. That's a horrible strat. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just tough.
Well, there we hear from Temp on the Friendly Fire podcast by 2 of our wonderful colleagues about being decisive, not trying to second guess your teammates. Although in that scenario, kind of wish he had. And now they won't want to second guess this. Tied up against Optic Texas. It was close in both the hardpoint and the S&D. But there is an elephant in the room when it's control shape done.
Yeah. And they don't like this
LCLO
elephant
control
very
next.
much. I don't know what it did to them, but control very much not part of the equation for Vegas Legion this season. You can tell from that record.
Oh my God.
0-8 on LCLO control. Span
Well,
over the entire
Optic
season.
picked
They
the
are
right
yet
map,
to
or
win
whoever
it.
picked-
Optic Texas not setting any records on fire with theirs either, but a 7-7 is certainly better than the 0-8 on the side of Vegas Legion. Got to do a lot more. So what can they find? Defense has to be a priority for Texas. They have definitely started off a little bit better on LCLO control when things didn't change up in the map pool 4-2 since the new one came in. But here we go. Can Vegas Legion find an upset on the control, or will Optic Texas probably take a lead?
It will be a monstrous upset if they can do it. because they haven't really managed
They
to do it for
finally
much
got
of the season.
the
Already
kill
going to
feed,
fall,
right?
and Hugh will be there as well. The biggest problem I'm going to have is that we have seen Hugh and Shotzi take over this entire map with speed and aggression through the middle.
This time around, we do have the kill feed fixed. Shall the observer sorting that one out? All good to go. Now, Temp and Kodo finding some aggression over towards the A side. As our Optic Texas, no Temp could do with staying alive here, and he's got Dashi in the sights. Will manage to find him. So now for Vegas Legion, you got a lot of map control. Optic Texas gonna have to come out swinging from this one.
Trying to find their way through. Hugh here already onto Stanley, but that will be traded. Temp out 4-0. Obviously, Dashi going to get into a power position, try and stay alive for as long as possible. They're hunting him as well, and Dashi already finds him. The wall bang, the nades, everything coming through. Temp looking for a regain. It's not going to arrive, and the trades now start to fall away of Optic.
Optic finally on A.
And all of a sudden, you find a break over towards the A
Stopping
side.
the clock.
A little bit of respite for Optic, a little chance to potentially do something here. Hook will find one understanding as well over towards the B side, so now you have to start thinking about that as well.
Optic still in control of A.
Optic Texas still continue to put the pressure on over towards A. That second take's about to fall through.
And it was Shotzi, he just got killed.
They haven't got it.
So here goes the
Optic
clock's going down.
just at the right
one
time.
tick.
And right now, Vegas Legion have held them to one tick.
Only
one
16
last push here
seconds.
for Optic, trying to find something, trying to stop the clock.
go.
Clay's on Overwatch already. Standy on the inside. They've got players all the way across this map. Standy will find the first, Clayster will find the second. Optic desperately going to get this one.
Maybe they get on B here.
TJ, and he has reinforcements.
Oh, TJ, no, Ghosty able to
and somehow Clayster cannot find him.
Ghosty's keeping the clock stopped by himself. He still got the clock stopped. Optic, here they come.
Surely not like this, Legion. It was looking so good.
They're getting almost second tick. They got a 4-stack.
It's now going to be a minute and 2 seconds.
Wow, Ghosty made that play alone, man. Holy crap, Ghosty.
Ghosty does the mosty in that scenario.
Great fucking play.
The Vegas Legion could have had a defensive round. Instead, they've got to hold on for 50 more seconds.
Oh, Vegas. Everything was so perfect. And then all of a sudden it wasn't. Onto A we go if you're Optic Texas, and that's going up pretty quickly. You can see who can Ghosty on the other side of the doors, and what's going to be the play here for Vegas Legion. You're going to have to do something about it. Kills starting to fall through. Standy Clayster.
Ghosty again.
Combining well. Ghosty just keeping the pressure on.
Stay alive.
Company as well. Third take, is it about to fall through? Clayster's able to back. Ghosty trying to do what he can. Not going to happen. 40 seconds to go, but damage done for
11
Optic.
lives left.
Sweat is pouring on the brows of the Legion. Holding on by the tiniest. Shotzi again. They still have a little bit of time here. Maybe one more push coming through. Shotzi takes down Temp before he can do anything. Now on the flank.
Is pushed
They're
up
waiting for him.
bit.
Clay's is going to be here. We'll get Shotzi before he can do any more damage. Standy finds Dashi. And with 18 seconds left to go, the Legion have managed to pull this one out of the fire.
Oh, Shotzi. Jesus.
Excuse me.
Shotzi's not fair, man. Like, that is ridiculous. I know this is about to come down to it, but it is genuinely outrageous that he finds kills like that over and over again.
They stopped it at 1.3.
Optic Texas have found a way through. Clayster Temp have combined well.
Wait, Ghosty stopped it again. 0.9. Oh, wow.
Ghosty tries to get it at the end, and we were distracted by Shotzi. The Vegas Legion, just so we're clear, that was a lot more ticks, and Temp does not look happy, and probably rightfully so. That was way more difficult than he imagined.
I actually don't know if I want to see that Shotzi come again.
He's opened dove out the window and gun Clayster into the netherworld.
Optic
the
Texas,
Shadow Realm.
Very close to taking something there, but Vegas Legion. I want to say for the most part, you know, it was just one small fumble that allowed Optic Texas back into it. After that, Vegas Legion played it as well as they had them. No complaints from me. Yeah, okay. You can maybe look back over it and say what you could have done differently, but ultimately, the important thing is they find the round. But attacks have been where they've struggled more, which is quite something considering the defensive stats aren't necessarily great either. The attacking was always
pushed up on A right now.
Just how has their preparation been here for Vegas Legion? Moving into some of the most important games of their entire year. Whoa. They clear out the lines and they get onto A. This might be a fast A. I don't see an awful lot of Optic reacting to it.
Yeah, Optic are fully committed over towards that B side. And are they looking for maybe a potential retake through the middle of the map? That's the only way they're going to get there. Right now, it might be Dashi there first. I think it's a slow and steady push from Optic Texas and see if he can find something. But with Ghosty falling on the flank, they may well be choking this one up. Dashi can find one at the Temp. They're not going to be able to do anything about this, but apart from position and force them away. You know what? I actually don't hate it from Optic Texas. They're not going to go crazy for the retake. You see so many times that teams will overcommit to trying to retake something, and it messes up their defense for the B side. Right now, though, Optic Texas do have themselves in some decent positions to lock down B. Shotzi finding kills, being a nuisance as per usual.
Oh my god.
I'm so sick of this guy, man. He should have been dead, but doesn't matter. Shotzi escapes. Temp's wondering where he went.
Shotzi
Now,
is so
the Legion have a little bit of
slippery.
map control. This is a tight, compressed defense here from Optic. They're holding the angles.
Really
They're
tight.
trying to be chill about it. TJ will have to get himself into the open. Hugh's going to see him as well, but TJ wins that gunfight. Sees Dashi towards the back, but Dashi fires back in kind. Nobody here for the trade.
Legion, though, not in too bad of a position. Place to trying to stay alive, sitting at 12 and 4. Having a hell of a series so far. It's going to get taken down by Dashi, but crucially for Vegas Legion, Optic Texas haven't been able to get themselves pushed
There
up
you
the
go,
map. They
Hook.
may be able to be doing that now, though. Hook lingering around his spawn. Legion do
got
have some
one guy on
control
B.
here. Hook is there to maybe do something about it, but they're so worried about their spawn. They don't have many people here. Hook now causing so much issue. You can see Vegas Legion, they've got 2 players over towards the green side to try and stop the flank.
To be honest with you, Hugh is just great at this map. The movement from him is always dangerous. Goes it taking down as well, but Clayster will eventually get him. Players on the flank, it's going to be Hugh once again. Takes down Temp. Just
Clayster's
playing his
still in
life.
position over
Being a
there.
problem. TJ will feel the force of Hugh once again. And while that is ticking up, Hugh's still alive. Flies in, finds Standy. It's not
Yeah,
a stop from
Clayster's
Hugh.
still alive. There they go, they
Continuing
finally
to
got
fly,
him.
eventually will fall, but he's done the damage.
30 seconds left.
The Legion could not shut him down. They could not get on the
Legion
B
could
clean.
still get something here.
Actually, they've managed to find a
Optic
couple
haven't
kills
really
this time,
got
though. It's only
control
going to be
yet.
one more tick that's needed. Shotzi to find one. Dashi could do with finding a couple of his own as well. Keep an eye on Standy. He may well have found a route through the middle of the map. 13 seconds to go. He's going to be the ace in the hole for Vegas Legion, but the rest of the team need to stay alive before the push then starts to come through. Here goes Standy. Onto the point, but needs some backup.
Only somebody overwatching, but he is surrounded by all sides and he will fall. 4 seconds. Not going to be enough. The teams are tied
There you
in
go.
ticks.
Tied
And you
in
got to give
ticks.
credit to Hugh, I think.
Yeah.
Huge plays.
I was going to say, honestly, better from Legion. We're definitely seeing some solid play. Not able to close it out in round number 2, though. And I want to say maybe a little bit overcautious of that flank, but it is something you always have to worry about. And we got a perfect example of that. Hook pushing around from behind, went on a 5 spree. That's something you always have to worry about when you're playing against Hook. Shotzi, they're always going to put themselves in that position to flank over towards that B side specifically. Vegas Legion, we're actually committing 2 players to watch that. Usually you got 1 to try and maybe commit to holding that down. They maybe had a stack, possibly something could have come to fruition. Doesn't work out. Optic Texas straight over towards the B side. Vegas Legion straight onto the flank.
At the moment, it has been Legion's ARs that are doing the main damage, but Standy and TJ are going to work this time. Shotzi and Gersi will break them back down. Shotzi back up to this point. He wants his first tick and just guns Temp as well. The door is now open. If Optic
There
want
you
to
go.
reinforce, Shotzi continues to be a one-man wrecking crew. The nades will take him out of the point.
Cruise missile in your back pocket if you're Shotzi. And Dashi's actually just found a kill over towards the radio tower and attempt, so they're going to start maybe setting up base here. I would imagine these 2 Optic players are, well, we're potentially going to just have one more stab at B and then go over towards A, but Dashi gets taken down. So Optic Texas, with very little to speak of here, they seemingly had B control, still kind of do, but not enough to really make a move yet. Now they do.
And now they're getting A right now,
They're
too.
being patient for this one as well. Just making the kills going their way, and Ghosty has basically made everybody weak on that side of the map. And now they're going for it. They're just trying to capitalize as A is ticking ahead.
The call from Ghosty is to go to help your teammates. Could have pushed over towards the B side, but your teammates may well not even need the help. Shotzi, 20 and 14, and honestly, I've seen attack in his hands more often than not. That cruise missile, though, is going to be something that will be able to cause some issues for Vegas Legion. Temp, is he going to get some bad timing? Did he see Shotzi? Did he see the gun barrel sticking out? You see for Vegas Legion right now, there is nobody pushed up the 50-yard line. There's literally only Clayster over towards the A side. Here comes the cruise missile. He will take down Shotzi as he's calling in the cruise. But the rest of the team are there to cause some issue. Ghosty can find one. The cruise missile. Will it find anything? Yes, it will. Temp falls down. A potential opportunity for Optic Texas.
TJ and Stanley are all that remains against them. TJ versus Dashy, but TJ falls. Optic are on the point. They have the numbers and the position. Ghosty takes down Clayster. There is a flank coming through as well, but huge finds Standy. And now the stack is going to be in. The second tick is rocketing forward. The third is not far behind. There's nothing they can do, as that is 2-1 now to Optic.
Just slowly turn the screw there. They kept that pressure that you gained from A. You can almost see when I was talking about Ghosty coming over from B to help out at A. It somewhat allows the team to then be able to keep that pressure on the map halfway up the point. You're not maybe going in two different angles. You then have yourself in one position, pushed forward up past the halfway mark on the map. You can then slayer from the spawn, keep Vegas Legion from getting some flanking opportunities. Yeah, okay, Standy and Clayster are potentially there, and Standy, when he dies on the flank, ultimately kills the round for Legion. But it's just so much pressure from Optic Texas when they need to put it on. Vegas Legion struggling to answer it. And now it's a 2-1 lead. Optic Texas on the defense. Vegas Legion, a 20% attacking win percentage on El Asilo. It doesn't bode well.
It doesn't. Here comes the double chow, and Hughes says, oh, I'll try and have both, but I won't. Stanley will find one. Dashy will find Clayster as well. And Vegas has spread across this map, trying to find a way forward. You can see Standy, maybe their main man at the moment, takes down Dashy. It's an opportunity onto B.
Can they find something? Optic Texas is going to slowly make their way around. Vegas Legion not committing many men to it. Want to make sure they've cleared everything out. Dot their I's, cross their T's. That's going to fall over towards the mountainside as well. This is looking really good for Vegas Legion over towards the B side. That should be a con.
Wow.
Standy's going to find another over towards the A side. This is a potential that just rotated over towards A. Great work from Vegas Legion. B is gone. They're on air as well.
Standy's trying to do it all himself. He said, all right, you guys get B, I'll get A. Unfortunately, Hugh will take him down before he can make the hero play. On a 5 streak as well. But it is better here. Can they hold this off? They've got to keep it chaotic unless they want this to be locked down by Optic.
Clayster over towards the mountainside is just going to start putting bullets in across the map, and Temp is there to pick up the pieces. The attacking rounds have been so poor from Vegas Legion so far in this season. They may well still have an opportunity here, though. The first tick is in. It's second, climbing. Clayster has just been such a nuisance off the respawn. Optic Texas spawning close to him. Vegas Legion could jump it and kill off the round.
Clayster playing his life.
They
only have one player on his hill. It's so slow. Optic are reinforcing. Ghosty and Shotzi about to jump into this point. TJ has read the first. The second one will be Shotzi and Dashes. They fly through into this hill. Legion did not have the numbers there they wanted. They're still trying to find Shotzi. The player left will be Dashy this time, Ton.
And the problem is for Optic Texas, you haven't had a single opportunity to set up over towards the A side. That tick slowly coming in again. Optic Texas gonna have to go for the retake.
They're about to get it.
And he finds the first. The second shell comes through as Hugh.
Oh, but TJ got 2.
TJ will get the second, but not the third. Shotzi will find another one. The trades are everywhere. But it will be Optic that hold on. They have got a massive life disadvantage. Shotzi will not go down. Clayster finds him as well. This has been an unbelievable scrap for so long for A.
Nobody has been able to get any sort of control, so it is gunfight after gunfight. But if you look at the lives, 18-8 for Vegas Legion. They can keep this rolling. Standy will find another. Who is there to answer back the trades? Every single one of them work in the favor of Legion.
This time has been paused for so long, and Optic have thrown everything at it, but that is not going to be enough.
Man.
It's tied up. It goes to map 5, and that was the most chaotic A point I have ever seen.
That was insane.
It hit 100 miles an hour and never relinquished it.
It is all kind of built from that B capture. Clayster over towards the mountainside, just putting the pressure on the spawn. It's just so difficult for Optic Texas to get themselves over to the point. Even if they are going over the cross, they've got like 20 health left. Any sort of gunfight is going to be so difficult. Vegas Legion lock in the attacking round, which they have strived for quite some time. Now we can head over towards a round number 5. In stage 4, 4-2 for Optic Texas on El Asilo control.
Vegas got defense.
Vegas Legion yet to win it. Can they break the 8 losing spree though? They've got defense. Optic Texas have to find an attack.
Shotzi flexing on this one, has the tack out this time already. It's going to be a fast A for them. Gets a hit marker as well, and Legion may actually just give this up early. You can see them slowly but surely actually pushing across. They are going to go for a slow attack on this one.
TJ's going to be the first one. He'll find a kill and probably not move too much. Maybe wait for the players who are pushed over towards Vegas Legion spawn to do something about it. But Temp is going to be there, holding his hand, helping him along the way. Find Shotzi, who can dash it, can answer back. TJ still on the flank, will find a kill as well. Scrappy again. Optic Texas find one tick over towards A. Haven't been allowed a route or an open door over towards B. Still work to be done today.
Dashy.
He's in there.
Just trying to find Clayster. Shotzi will eventually have to do his work for him. Every time you think Optic get into it clean, there's a trade that comes through. That second tick slowly but getting here. Still a little bit of pressure from Vegas, but not as much as they would like. Standy wants to come through. He finds Hugh as well. And he's going to contest.
What's the play here for Optic? You have to do something about these contestants coming through. 52 seconds remaining. The kill's starting to flow, but Shotzi is going to have to do something about it all on his own. Finds two, gives him the heals if he can. Ghosty is there to help him out. Just staying alive as long as you can. Standy now. Trying to stay alive as well. He's found Ghosty. Kills going on across the map here as well. Vegas Legion are just somehow holding on to this.
Shotzi did everything he could to keep alive. Hugh will now pick up the slack as well.
They need to push B.
At some point, Optic might have to think, hey, maybe we just go B. And that's exactly what they're now doing. The Legion are reacting to it as well. There's been trades across the map everywhere. Shotzi's going to be on this
Now
one
they
against
need to send
Standy.
someone to
Both
A.
forces for their team on this control. Standy finds it onto Shotzi.
What's
There's
4
nowhere
doing?
here for Optic with
Okay.
30 seconds left to
Dashy,
go.
will you get the fuck moving somewhere?
Not like this. Vegas Legion, can you lock it in? Good shots coming in from Clayster. Can't find the second. Ghosty will not find his second. So what's the options now for Optic Texas? You're running out of time. You're running out of lives. 21 seconds to go.
Now I think you go A while they
It's now
kind
going to be
of
locked
scattered.
in. Can they manage to extend this time? Clayster and TJ trying their best to stop that.
Another contest, they managed to get it again. Two more players.
Anytime
Looking
it's
for
scrappy
Dashy.
like
Dashy
this,
will find the
Vegas has been
kills.
coming out on
Standy
top. They
again.
need to fucking hurt. Oh,
Waiting for the test, but doesn't find it. He finds
That's
Ghosty
it.
instead. They're now back on the B.
No, they're on B now.
It's back and forth between these two teams. Standy hits the dead silence. Will it be enough time here? He needs his teammates to find some kills, giving them opportunity for this flank to come through. And that second ticket with Ghosty is
There you go, baby. There you go. They got B. They got B.
Seconds,
One tick. All they need on A.
It's another collapse from the Legion. A minute left to go.
But they can't fold now. It looks like they're able to get over to A pretty much unscathed. They can set themselves up, but which way? Or Optic Texas can push
Dashy,
this.
good
Dashy for
pick.
the first one at the Clayster, and things may just well swing into motion now. Hook finds one in the TJ. Vegas Legion, not like this.
Temp trying to do something, and he finds such an important kill on the Dashy, but his teammates
They're on.
aren't as close as he would
Oh,
like.
Temp.
Finds Hugh as well. And now waits for the
Oh my
Ghosty
God.
sprints
Oh
into
my
the-
God.
Just taken over. 32 and 20. A 4 streak for him as well. 5 lives.
Can someone
for
kill
Optic.
Temp, please?
Is the streak gonna break?
No lives remaining for Optic Texas.
They need to get together.
And that's 0 on the
They
board
have
for
30
Vegas
seconds.
Legion.
They
Looks
got
like
one
it's going to
push.
be
They
wiped
need to
away.
get together and
Optic
push.
Texas, what have you got? But if any team is going to throw this out the window, it may well be Legion. Let's see.
Here they go. One more
No,
time.
man.
Find Shotzi already at 3 versus 11. Dashy. You can already hear the crowd screaming Bruce because they need the luck here. They need everything they can find, and they go for it as well. TJ and Clayster combine, and the streak will be broken. The Legion.
How
will
do
control
you
what they
lose
need the
against
most.
Vegas, who's never won this map, man? Holy crap. Fucking choke. Let's get into map 4.
Put some potential more woe on any Vegas Legion fans here. Really, really solid since Ghosty came into the side. 6-2 record. Overall, their whole percentage
went
on the
absolutely
season is sitting
insane
at
at the
9th,
end of
but with
that last
Ghosty
round.
sitting at 4th. So these
Fucking
rotations are going to be
insane.
very, very important. The hold rate from Vegas is also good, but Optic Texas, watch out for those breaks. They're finding them the majority of the time. How good they were looking on hard point during the previous stage. They need to find some of that right now, some of that magic sauce if they want to see a map 5.
Shotzi hunting for TJ as they both spray through a doorway. TJ walks out with it as well, but that's an easy trouble track for Ghosty. He will fall to Temp in the end. Bit of a bloodbath here on P1.
Well, I mean, we've just continued where we left off in the control. blow for blow between these two teams. Temp's able to find two, though. I mean, honestly, caught a lot of flack for some of his performances, and deservedly so across the major, but he's had a good game here so far. Optic Texas, though, 21 points to the good. Vegas Legion will happily pick up that scrap. Rotation over towards P2, though, belonging to the green wall. Ghosty will be the one stood upon it, trying to hold down that side. Kill starting to flow through, so it's scrap time. It's rotation. Optic Texas.
Now Ghosty and Standy looking to just make sure they lock this one down. This is huge amount of time for Optic. Ghosty staying alive, wants to regen before he goes for another chow, but nobody here from Legion to punish him yet.
Good shots coming on through. Temp is maybe the one to be the playmaker. Both Vegas Legion is 1, 2, and 3 stack up towards one side. Clear with the first to fall. Standing though, kind of running in. A little bit like a headless chicken in that scenario. The rest of the team not there to be seen. T2 will be dealt with towards the back. Spawns for Vegas Legion, maybe towards the back still. Not quite. May well be able to walk away and lick their wounds here, but this scoreline is scary already. 25 seconds to play for. Over towards P2. Still going Optic's way.
Hey, in fairness, the Legion do like playing from behind on this map many times, as Dashy will just clean the board of them, and that is a commanding lead. If they get this rotation as well, it could be a disaster for the Legion. Already you see Shotzi making moves.
I want to say Legion maybe just linger too long, because then it gives Dashy to find the opportunity, I should say, to find those 3 kills. And Shotzi to do things like this over towards the next hill. And that rotation's going to belong to Texas because of what happened at P2. They push one more time, Dashy cleans it. Now you're spawning back towards the car park. And Optic Texas have got a free run over towards Kitchen. They've been able to set themselves up. 15 seconds already gone. Vegas Legion have been nowhere near.
Waiting for it. He's going to chow this as well to get him off the point, and TJ will get the trade, but there's just not enough numbers here for Legion. And Temp needs another trade. Dashy will get 2 as well, and this is getting out of hand. 100 points now for Optic Texas. 50.
Come on, Optic. This is what the control should have been.
Looked a little bit silly. For all that, map number 3 was very, very close between these two. Map number 2 so far, the complete opposite. Vegas Legion, this time you can see it's a very conscious effort to get that rotation in. Everybody is there, moving together. And as you mentioned, I think it's worth mentioning as well, some of the comebacks we've seen on this map, specifically from Vegas Legion, have been absurd. And they're going to need another one here already. The 100-point lead, and we're only on P4.
Ghosty already rotating, making a lot of noise though, and will fall to Clayster. For Vegas, it is all about holding this next one. Already reinforcements coming through. TJ waiting to see if anybody pushes him. First single not going to. Flies into the point. It's going to be outnumbered from every single direction. Wow. And Optic Texas is already in.
After only about 10 seconds.
Might as well send us to a map number 5 already at this stage. Vegas Legion not here yet. Or is this eventually the time where they've started to turn up? Dashy left on his own. Surely finds no more than Temp, and that's rightfully so. 23 seconds now. Need this time, but look at the spawns from Optic Texas. They're starting to head over towards Restaurant, and they're close enough that they can challenge for it as well. Rotational gunfight is going to be absolutely crucial, specifically for Vegas Legion, who are so far behind.
Big gunfight as well there.
Yeah,
and they will be the first one into Restaurant. They need to stare down the barrel of a 60. Just make sure nobody gets close. And already it will all be on Optic to see if they can break this and break the hearts of Vegas Legion. Let's find out how they are going to do it, though, with an Optic Texas. Listen in.
I need outside rugs. Where's doubles? Pitching doubles? Pitching doubles then?
He's freezer?
No, still outside rugs, I think Sandy.
Freezer, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's their side point, Sandy.
Their side point staking.
When is back on
point.
We should play new, literally. Maybe one max it on. There's gonna be one guy here. He's already on me pool, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 100% he's gonna be here.
Running single. What's beacon?
He's back pool on me.
Beacon one shot.
Weak. He's like on the pillar right there.
What's the point?
Beacon.
Is there anyone in the back?
Yeah, give me package. Yo, listen, there's 2 out of. There's 2 out of. One's just wrapping. I think one's wrapping out the freezer.
Nothing beacon.
Close side on me. Close side.
Nothing middle. They wrapped out. They wrapped out.
Watch your package. Rotate.
With you side door, let's go.
He's close side or weak.
Side door, me.
One.
DJ was weak side.
Side door.
He's weak. They're spawning on you. They're
spawning on you. Couches. Couches.
3.
We're missing one. Donnie. We're missing Donnie. I'm holding the cross. Crossing dead.
I'm blocking kitchen.
Missing Donnie pool. He's pool, guys. That's last one.
He's pool? Laying down?
Yeah,
Alright, that's last one. Alright, we can soak here.
You're gonna be lower bottom.
I'm blocking bottom.
I'm
I'm trying to get time here.
I need your plat. Yeah, I have mid. You're good. One shot
I'm
plat.
holding bottom.
One shot plat. I have mid.
I'm not Because in bed tips.
Behind top, I'm behind top.
Watch out, going kitch.
One more point.
I got him.
Intercept.
Absolute on point. He ran to the back block. The back block.
Side kitch to the east block.
Yeah.
He's behind
I think he's on the back right block.
One's Beacon Donnie, cutting.
Yeah, Beacon coming.
He's not back right, he's back left. One guy's pool.
He's still Beacon.
Oh, one shot, dead.
Did you kill that kid Beacon or no?
Nah, I don't think we did.
Oh my shit, I'm bad. Get down.
Somewhere new, Donnie.
Get up.
Let's get at all that.
Doubles, Donnie.
Watch out.
And Optic Texas seem kind of relaxed in the
sounded
comms
good.
and
Still
maybe they
losing
shouldn't
a
be.
little
This is
bit of
a
that lead,
comeback
only
from
70
Vegas
point
Legion
lead.
ton.
Very good. The comeback so far. It's a solid hold over towards the restaurant. Transferred into some decent time over towards glass. That lead, that was, what, 110 at one stage? Yeah, okay, it's still 70. But it's still a better look for Vegas Legion now. Continue this form into the next couple of hills, then all of a sudden things start to get very, very scary. Just ask our Major 4 winners in LA Thieves how scary Vegas Legion can be on a comeback here. It's now down to around 60. And just something to bear in mind over, well, now the two series that these two teams have played, this game included, Vegas Legion are flawless in respawn game modes against Optic Texas. It's sitting at 5-0. If the comeback happens, 6-0. And it would be a closeout of the series, but still a long way to go here for Legion. Rotation over towards P2 has to be there for them. They bled a lot of time to Optic last time around.
Closer seems to have slowed down in the series as well. It's going to force them on the respawns.
God damn.
This time the heavy lifting is on TJ Halley. Can they hold this for 60 as well as they just managed to keep them at bay every single direction? The first push has been pushed away. And a few more kills for the Legion. And they'll be happy with the amount of time onto this point. But Shotzi jumps in and breaks it by himself. Finds the second kill.
Shotzi. Oh, Shotzi.
The third, not the ace though, as Sandy flies to the point for the contest. The rest of Vegas now flying towards his point as well, trying to get back in.
25 seconds. Temp is going to find the kills. He's going to find all three, actually. Answers back to what Shotzi did. But the problem is here, well, actually, there's a problem for Optic Texas. There's 15 seconds of scrap remaining. Temp is going to be able to find one. Will lose the second gunfight. Shotzi's not even going to fight for that time. It's going to go over towards Vegas Legion. Optic Texas happy to give up the scrap because they want the rotation. Vegas Legion, you need to be here. TJ and Standy, what can you do from the back? Very little so far for TJ. Clayster going to get wiped out in the mid-map as well. Temp is on his way for Optic Texas. The trenches are dug deep here. Vegas Legion going to have to find a way in.
Every door watched, every corner sounded, every single point. And they just find the easy kills, the easy trades as Hugh gets another one and flies.
There you go,
Finds his third. A 5-streak for him now. Will die to Shotzi. But they are bleeding. Legion over in kitchen.
They can get really, they can win. They can get really close to winning.
It was a little bit one by one for Vegas Legion there. Optic Texas being able to lock this one down, but the trade fest is about to go on down because Vegas Legion have got to throw everything at this now. Shotzi, Dashi combining well. Temp through the front door, can't deal with it. So Vegas Legion continues to survive, but rotation is going to be the name of the game.
And Temp and Dashi.
The snakes!
On the kitchen.
Snakes!
Snake, fried snake, snake gumbo, every kind of snake. Eventually the kill will go. But the rotation will be Optic Texas. And they are pushing this line out.
Beautiful from Dashi, just to waste the time. Irrelevant of how it was done. Temp is going to find the kill though with the cruise missile.
seconds for Optic.
Vegas Legion need to start kicking in the gear. Dashi is out, but not for long because the spawn into towards Spot is there. Optic Texas, the reinforcements are here in numbers. Vegas Legion, you gotta go.
They've managed to find their way through as well. They're in the power positions. Ghosty looking for Temp. Temp watching the cross. Doesn't find Ghosty before he can do anything. Stanley though will. TJ Halley gets another one shot. He flies to the point and down he falls as well. Only Hugh left alive for Texas. There is a split
Only
spawn
7
in
seconds.
now though. And they cannot afford to take one step back here, the Legion.
I think they can still lose here.
Problem. They weren't expecting to be there. Dashing through from bedroom side. Clay's the last one.
Oh, he got stuck.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, but Clay gets in.
It held.
They need to
But
rotate.
to restaurant we go.
Shots, a big kill there.
I don't even know if Vegas Legion can make it in time. 7
6
seconds to the end of this hard point. They have fought back valiantly, but it has never been enough. And the kills go down, and that will be Optic Texas.
Taking it to map
Strong
5
start,
search.
better finish. We go to map 5.
The first respawn.
One more hotel search and destroy is going to decide this Vegas Legion Optic Texas match. Optic Texas able to take map 4 pretty
The stats kind
convincingly.
of told us that was the way it was going to go.
Whoa.
As did the game.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Shotzi 28 and 24, Dashy 24 and 16, Temp 25 and 20, TJ 29 and 24. Good map 4 out of both teams, but Optic able to take it. Let's see what map 5 has to offer.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. We are live and we are ready for a map 5 between these two teams. Optic Texas against Vegas Legion. It has gone the distance. It has been good. It has been funny. It has been energetic and passionate the way through. But only one of these two teams can walk away the winner. Ton, which one is it?
It's a very, very hard one to call. The search and destroy, map number 2, was so tight. And honestly, as you said, that map Legion will stand them in good stead, but it's not bad for Texas either. But one thing to keep an eye on here, Texas's first blood conversion is so good. Sitting at number 1. So 82% of the time when they find the first kill, they're finding the round. Vegas is typically sitting around 8th, and we got a huge example of that in map number 2. The first blood conversion for Vegas Legion in that game, they only converted 4 out of the 7 first bloods that they found into round wins. They're going to have to be a lot better this time around in map number 5.
Well, let's find out how it goes. Into restaurant goes Shotzi. No dead silence, but aggression nonetheless. And he's got so much information already about the distribution of where Legion aren't.
Oh, Standy stunned up as well, so there's a little bit more info. Grenade on its way. Standy very, very dead. Wonderfully worked from Optic Texas. I love that. You call out the information for Shotzi. He finds it with the stun. Double nade over. First blood Optic. And as mentioned, their conversion on this map has been phenomenal. Can they convert it in around number 1? Looking like they're converting over towards the kitchen side. TJ is able to find one back though. Gets away. Now Optic Texas have very little info and not much map presence.
He will try and dive in here if he can, but maybe just playing a little bit patient because he doesn't need to. Optic are rotating, already finding kills on the Clayster. She goes for it as well, but they must have known Clay was there. They thought he went the other way. And that is now bombed down. Advantage completely to Vegas. Dashy will have to get onto this bomb and plant.
Just an impossible situation. Yep, not going to happen there. Optic Texas do well to find that first blood. Now Hook has got to pull something out of the fire with 6 seconds to go. There's only one man who can do that on Hotel, right? Not going to happen this time for Hook. Vegas Legion, great comeback in that round, considering the first blood, considering the positioning from Optic Texas. It's all really on TJ. Finds that kill over towards kitchen. If he dies, free plan for Optic. Game probably over. It should be 4 versus 2. They'd be cruising.
Hey, Vegas are the kings of going up
gets
early
out as well.
losing,
Stays alive.
so
That's a crucial part.
Yeah. Also, you got to give a little bit of credit to luck in that scenario, right? They tagged up Clayster. They thought he had gone the opposite way. He was not expecting him to go further into the bedroom. And that's why Ghosty went for it. He wasn't expecting to be shot that quickly. He was going to plant for the other side of bottom lights.
A lot of aggression in mid-map here from Optic Texas. I often see teams do that. They can then rotate over towards B if they get no information. If it is over towards A, they'll start to see shots ring through there as well. And they just back on down. So Vegas Legion now. Okay, they think they've lost mid-map control. Stanley, you could push a lot further past that, but don't know you can't. Optic Texas already backed up, being passive. Giving up map control, but they have the numbers.
Stanley knows somebody is waiting for him. He has a dead silence. Does he go for this chow here as well? Clayster creeping his way towards it. It's going to be seen. Hugh knows as well. Stun's going to go out. Nobody planning. Stanley going to chow this? Time is ticking away here for Vegas Legion.
Numbers not with them. Things get a little bit scary. You don't know which way to go, which way to look. Bushmate will start to come through now. Clayster will find it on a Hook, so he's gone now. From the bottom bedroom side with Ghosty. Alongside Dashy still here, but Standy, if you can find this kill, will open things wide open. Dashy, he's ready for the...
What?
Oh my god, what is going on, Dashy with the knife.
Oh,
Takes down
what?
Sandy. And now Clayster and Temp left alone. The bomb's going down, but it may well not matter.
What
Can
the
he get it down in time? He cannot. What on earth has gone on towards the back of lights?
I hated and loved everything about that round in equal measure. Dashy pulled out the knife. Another knife comes out. Dashy knew he was in a terrible position for it. Says, all right, knives out, swings, misses, and then
What?
both face off here, and Standy loses out to Dashy. Gun's good, knife's good for Dash. What was that round?
What?
Bewildering, to be honest with you. It just felt like Vegas Legion, as soon as they lost that first blood, didn't know what to do. It just felt like everything was second guessed.
Crazy.
There's no commitment to anything. You do have to be more cautious when you're a man down, but maybe just a little bit too cautious, to be honest. I was trying to think of a smarter word than that, but here we are. Vegas Legion now looking to defend. A lot more intrusive over towards the A side from Optic Texas this time around. Shotzi playing the same game, looking for information, but will not find the first blood for his team this time around. TJ takes down Hook.
And once again, the Maestro of movement is crouching around, looking to see if he can find anybody. Ghosty clearing out a few angles, and they're going to double chow here onto Standy, and Standy will find shots. He stays alive as well. Standy gets out of this nade, and Ghosty diving past him. And they don't find anything. That bomb is now down in a precarious position.
Legion looking good for the round. Unless Ghosty and Dashi can pretty much turn water into wine here. Temp, top bedroom, dead, gunned. 2v3, doable.
Time still to play with. Dashi and Ghosty want another kill. They want a chance to get this bomb out and down. Dashi will find Clayster as well. And Vegas Legion are letting this slowly but surely slip through the fingers with TJ with a crucial kill onto it. Ghosty in a 1 versus 2, but time will be the killer here.
Expecting to push top bedroom, doesn't find it. And if he found TJ, he might have had time to plant the bomb. Not gonna happen. He will continue to survive though. 3 kills in a row for him. Will continue to the next round, but Vegas Legion crucially take the round. Got scary for a second. Nothing's easy watching Legion. Sometimes it's just like you think those simple scenarios are just going to fall into place. They'll take the round, no problem. They do take the round, but through thick and thin.
These rounds. We're just seeing the clock be such a factor every single time. And now, aggression from Vegas Legion through restaurant, but they lose the first blood. Place is going to go down with the bomb over towards A.
And that might have been the distraction tactic that they wanted. Big push over towards the kitchen side. Like, oh, look, we're going to B. Not really. Clayster would have been there for the A plant, and well, it may well still work. I don't think that they would have known that Clayster would have had that bomb towards that A side, so the plan might still be in place, but Vegas Legion very spread out here. Very little information. Hook might get some here. Does he see him? I don't think he does. No, this is going down.
Oh, Stanley goes across. Dashy and Hugh are both there. He's alone, and Stanley will fall. A 2 versus 4 with bomb down. TJ's across the map. Temp is nowhere near. Optic obviously have no idea they are so far away. Temp finds one on the flank. They're still looking for them, but that bomb is being defused.
I think they got
it. They don't have the time for this, and it's going to go away from them. It is a weird round again. What S&D are we playing?
So I think the theory is that Temp is going to find his way over, but I think Stanley just gets caught out just a little bit. Didn't expect somebody up top lights when he had such a free plant. Actually kind of on transition is where he catches him. He's already coming over to help back up Hook on a potential push over towards A. That's why Standy, when he pushes over towards the stairs, kind of gets caught a little bit. If he finds that kill on Dashi, it's probably around the Legion. Dashi catches him. Then probably makes the right play, finding his way over from the kitchen side. But just a little bit too slow. Go call from Optic Texas. As soon as that kill comes in from Temp over towards kitchen, they know they have the numbers against TJ on the site. They jump on the defuse. 2-2. Hook is getting aggressive here. First kill will be big.
And this time, Optic may be changing the tempo. With Hugh making this move, as they've been heard, the doors opened, closed. Dashi firing. This bomb is not going down, even though Legion have had to backpedal a little bit. And all falls quiet.
Which way is this one going to go? Neither team able to find any information. minute amount of that over towards the bedroom. But the difference is here. And Vegas Legion don't have somebody like Hook in this position that he is sitting in right now over towards top bedroom. That's why you're seeing Optic Texas continue to concentrate over towards A. Things starting to kick into gear. And in that chaos that is going on, Hook may well revel in it. Shotzi alongside of him is going to be right there. Stanley finds one, Hook finds another. And the plan has fallen into place. Ghosty will be traded on the bomb. That's big. Temp needs to stay alive.
Ghosty off the bomb.
And TJ finds another way.
2v2.
Somehow they've stayed alive in this entire thing.
They're planning now again.
Temp. He wants to peek, he wants to look for the player, but that is going to go down, and he jumped forward as well. Shotzi's going to fall. Another kill. It's a 1 versus 1. Hugh gets his way into the corridor though. TJ will have to look for him. Hugh is waiting.
Oh!
Down, but gunned and fallen. And oh my goodness. The Vegas Legion and Optic Texas are going to have to pay for a new clock here as they are using it to its extreme every single round. And that came down to one gunfight.
Damn, man.
It came down to a 2 versus 4 for Vegas Legion. TJ and Temp. I was talking about how the moment there for Optic Texas was the fact that Hook got himself in the bedroom completely undetected. They had maybe a sort of an idea somebody could be there. And once he gets there, him and Shotzi fighting 2 kills. The bomb is going down. Temp stops that bomb from going down. And that's crucial because then everybody else from Optic Texas kind of have to kick in the gear. They have to find that moment to get that bomb down, which is what makes that time so small to then have those readjustments. TJ and Co do so brilliantly at that. 6 and 2 from TJ. Temp with a huge moment in that round as well. And now what's on offer here in round number 6? Looking like a potential kitchen push coming through. First blood again, though, towards Optic Texas. Curious what they're sitting at in terms of the first bloods. It feels like they've been a bit all over the place here. Shotzi will find another, though.
Oh,
4v2, making a 4v1 for
1v4.
TJ to try and work out if he can do it.
Yeah, she's been a monster with the sniper. The ARs of Vegas Legion haven't been doing well here. TJ finds the first. Looking for the second. He's got players just running at him from every angle. It's not going to work out. It goes down to a 3 versus 3. The difference maker might be here is that Dashi keeps picking off players by A and is just throwing the options away here for Vegas.
Yeah, he's having a lot of success over towards that side of the map. It's been such a big issue for Vegas Legion. Dashi finding those picks over and over again. And even when he isn't finding those first bloods, think about the kill that he found onto Stanley when he pushed up towards those stairs. Those kind of moments are what keeping Optic Texas somewhat in this. 3-3 now. Dashi, 8 and 3 to his name.
He has been everything for them so far. Placer with his sniper again. Nade's going out. Doesn't want anybody crossing close. Another chow. Sees Ghosty but doesn't get it. That would have been a nice first blood, but because you had the sniper, presume that somebody's pushed up towards this side. Did Ghosty see him? Did Ghosty see him? No, he didn't. Placer will find the first. For Vegas Legion at least. Yeah, run away and get away from this man. Oh, they're moving mad! And it will be Shotzi that hunts him down in the end.
Oh,
Sniper not great at the close range. Stanley might be 1 and 5, but because he's in corridor, he's going to be seen as well. And Hugh will find another kill, and it's
Nice,
all fallen to
Optic.
bits. The Legion were in great positions again, but Optic Texas find the gunfights, and that's the difference.
Placer does so well to find one top bedroom and finds it on a Shotzi. Imagine.
Why like Kenny, buddy?
Then
Did
Shotzi
you
goes on
almost
to
why yourself out of a
continue
kill?
his spree in the round. Optic Texas. A couple of rounds in a row now. It feels like when they do get further into the game, you're talking around like round 6, 7. Things start to get a little bit easier. They start to figure things out. Shotzi.
2 more rounds
5 in
for
a row.
Optic. Come
If you
on.
can find the 6 in the cruise missile. It'd be
Close it
wonderful
out.
if you're an Optic Texas fan. 4-3 lead.
Shot
Vegas
see on a
Legion.
5, 1 away from a
A lot of
cruise.
utility used there. Looking like an aggressive push over towards A. And Optic got eyes on.
And the call has been
already
to take
planning
mid-map
A.
control. And obviously, the Legion play was to go for a fast A plan, and it has worked out. They've got this bomb down, and now they are setting their battle lines.
Optic Texas, one of the best teams in the game, are retaking bomb sites. This is a 4v4. one to undertake. Temp can't quite find the shots, but there's going to be somebody over towards the light side. First gunfight. Temp will find another ghosty. Dashy trades it back. 3v3.
TJ finds another one as well. He's trying to hold this fight against Stanley. It's not going to work out. Dashy, last alive, he's 9 and 3. That will be 9 and 4 as Legion get it back to a 4-4 on this one.
Tied it up 4-4
And we see a bit of a different play from both teams. Optic Texas, they go mid-map control and they get it. Unfortunately, they don't have the information. That bomb goes down. Vegas Legion commit to A and get it.
Pretty much a 4-man through the bar. Vegas Legion happy to run away with that advantage that was somewhat offered to them from Optic Texas. You set yourself up in the mid-map to just try and rotate around, but usually you maybe have somebody on eyes just kind of over towards the ledge next to couches where you can look across the air. They didn't have anybody watching it. No information, no round win. That's a big stun shot. See, may well back on down. I think he may well have seen at least one of those players. Again, similar story. Yeah, Optic Texas have had free reign over towards A. That bomb will go down, and for all that, Optic Texas are a good retaking team, so are Vegas Legion. We didn't see it from Optic. Will we see it from the Vegas boys?
They need to push up.
Optic Texas have backed up a little bit further than we saw Legion do last time. No bedroom control. You can already see Vegas trying to clear it. They've got to go past Dashy, though. The nades will have to rain on him. They're going to find the first one. Temp will get Dashy out of the way. The rest of them move forward. TJ checking every single angle. They're going to be worried about a flank at some point. And here comes the defuse. It's going to be Shotzi, of course.
There you go, baby.
Hugh will find the second. And Optic, they gave away bomb control, but they didn't go away map control.
Nice.
They run amok here. 5-4 now for the green wall.
That was a
and I think
nice
the difference maker there is that Optic
situation.
Texas
I didn't think they were pushed up enough, but
P4 for you guys.
They are
more well-renowned with the hardpoint side of things. They back up to that, and immediately for Vegas Legion, when you're retaking that side, when you haven't had bedroom control, you think, right, one of them's in bedroom. So automatically you have to then start to think about clearing that out, and it just delays the process of the retake. Just that little bit extra time. So Optic Texas are set up, they're waiting, and it just makes things so much harder for Vegas Legion. So many things to think about.
One more round for Optic.
Not gonna happen. Match point, Optic Texas. One more round for them. Vegas Legion, can you turn it around here? Oh, they've read it.
It's a huge call for them as well. Shotzi's going to go down, though. That's first blood. Dashy has to back off. This time, Optic Texas have read it, but they have found fire and thunder at A.
As
Legion through every nade and fired
flank.
bullets through every crevice to get them. They have the advantage.
Temp's going to see him.
Hook is closing the gap.
Maybe he didn't see him.
There's no way that Temp didn't see him. They know he's there. They may well actually just go to hunt him. There's a few members of Vegas Legion heading their way, but Hook uses everything in his arsenal just to get the hell out of dodge. Optic Texas still with a bit of setup over towards the A side. Now, Vegas Legion, are you worrying about the flank, or are you just going to go for it?
Ghosty's in a good spot.
They're trying to figure this one out. Nobody has wall banged up here for Ghosty yet. Can he stretch this enough? Looking for it. Ghosty is going to see Temp. Tries to put one into his shoulder.
Bomb's going down.
Bomb is going down. Ghosty has not seen it. It's an advantage to Legion.
Oh,
Temp wins the gunfight onto Hook as well, who was already on the flank. And Ghosty, I tell you, it feels like round number 11 is calling. Get the gong sound ready, production.
This is just Dashy's spot.
Dashy now in a 1 versus 4.
Almost know where he's at.
And now, Dashy, they want him to go full of Beezy here. 12 seconds, a clutch, but it will not happen.
Round 11, here it comes.
To a round 11 between these two teams. Sweat.
The gong is out.
There it is. Just really, really well worked from Vegas Legion. They chase Hook out of town at that stage. He's like, oh yeah, I'm flanking. Temp's like, yeah, could I get a hand? With the form that Hook has been in this season, the right call. They force him away. Yeah, okay, they don't find him. But Hook has to back on down. That flank is then not in danger of happening. And to round 11 we go. And the light shines nicely on Vegas Legion in this statistic. But who knows? 4v4. Let's get it.
You can dash. You're going to be here already. TJ trying to take that long-range fight. Doesn't matter. Standy also getting a bomb down, but teams from both sides of players are everywhere. Temp has bomb over towards A.
Oh, Ghosty does get first blood.
Slow on the snap. First blood to Optic Texas.
It kind of felt like Clayster wasn't sure what he was pushing. Looking to try and find an angle, looking to try and find something out of nothing for Vegas Legion. on this attacking side. TJ's popped dead silence, looking to try and find something out of nothing. Shotzi is there. TJ may well put the pressure on, but the stun, a well-timed one, will back him down. This is big. This is big.
Oh.
He's gonna get him. 3v3.
Oh
3v2.
no.
They find it.
Hook and
His bomb
Dash,
still
you
hasn't
have to
gone
go
down,
big.
though. Sandy trying to play
Bomb's
his
still
life.
not down.
Coming in the end.
Hook does get
He'll
one.
down to a 2 versus 2. The bomb is still not down for Legion. It's still not down for Legion.
What are they doing?
15 seconds left
Oh
to go.
no, they're gonna get caught.
Down at this point, they have to go
Oh
for it.
no.
Found TJ. The call was wrong for Legion.
That's it.
Out of madness, but he will fall, and the dream is not to be.
They threw it away. I'm telling you, Vegas just cannot close out the freaking end of Search and Destroys. They threw it again. They chose to rotate back to B, and it was the wrong decision as Optic Texas were just waiting for them.
There's been a couple of rounds in that Search and Destroy. You're just do something about it. Just try and make the push. Try and think about what we're doing here. Just do something. So many opportune moments. I think it's sometimes very easy for us to say when we can
very
see.
good game out of Vegas Legion, though. I am not going to say anything bad about Vegas here because they definitely came to play today. They came to show out. They were showing out. They were playing well, keeping up with Optic Texas, a definite top 4 in the league right now. It looks like they're going to have a post-game interview with Shotzi. Let's take a look. So if Vegas can keep up with Optic, I think they can keep up with anybody. So
we got Shotzi, the man behind the movement, joining us live. What's up, Shotzi? How we feeling? Vegas took you to a round 11 today.
It was, yeah, we're feeling good as always. Yeah, that was crazy, man. That round 11 got me, my blood pumping, but luckily enough, we won it, so that's good.
Yeah, and we all talk about this series. You guys testing Embassy, obviously, usually an auto veto. That's the only hard point that you guys struggle on. What has been your focus, or what have you found to be the problem when it comes to that specific map and mode?
Yeah, so yeah, obviously, that's our auto veto, so that's like our main priority, just to, try to get the map pool as best as possible. So that's what we've been trying to do the past week, and then obviously our controls as well. We've been trying to get, really good at that as well. So leading into Major 5, that's kind of our main priority, just to get better at the stuff that we're like, inconsistent, I guess you could say.
Shotzi, great stuff. Talking about that round 11 at the very end there, 2 of you guys, you just hard committed towards the B-bomb, just stayed back kitchen. Who made that call and why?
Dude, honestly, so Kyler killed the guy double arches or whatever, and I literally guessed and said, yo, that's probably bomb down. And, my teammates trusted me, and then from there they kind of just played towards B, which I'm not really sure if the bomb was down B.
It wasn't.
Temp had bombed it.
It wasn't, yeah.
Wasn't?
They had it.
Wow, so a messed up,
decided to go.
a guess of a comm.
A messed up comm literally just won us the game,
Ends
essentially.
in the
So I was
gunplay.
like, yeah, that's probably bombed out. They're probably going to go B. Brandon just played back kitchen, got a pick, and then from there we won the round.
Shotzi, I don't think you know how much pain that is going to cause Vegas and Vegas fans. That you just said it was a messed up comm. Unbelievable stuff, man. Congratulations.
Hey, Reddit. Shotzi, real quick here, final question. I know previous players have been kind of big braining it, thinking about their competition, who they don't want to have to maybe face at champs. Is Optic thinking about that? You're one of 3 teams that's locked in right now. What's the future looking like for you guys, and what do you guys play for here in the Major 5 qualifiers?
I mean, honestly, every team has the same mindset. Just, you ready to play against whoever. There's not like a specific team I'd rather want to play against, honestly. Maybe like the top teams, LATs, FaZe, Toronto, New York, probably the top teams or whatever. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going at it for Major 5. We gotta get our map pool better, so we keep on grinding.
Looking forward to it, man. Show us some expo next time.
Oh, I got you.
That is Shotzi. That is Optic Texas with another.
Yep, that's going to do it here for us here on the hard carry. Also, thank you guys for helping us out, watching, hanging out. Well, this will be the only one I'm doing today, but we'll get you guys as many games as we can this weekend. I got a softball tournament, so I'm going to be bringing you as much as I can. So, much love. Stay tuned for more.